Welcome to the WJBM Outdoor Show, brought to you by Midwest Tractor Sales in Jerseyville. We're coming to you from the WJBM studios in Jerseyville, the voice of the Tri-Counties. I'm Aaron Quillan. I operate Monarch Rivers, where the mission is simple: kill big deer. And a special guest for y'all, an up-and-coming star, Seth Churchman. Thanks for being here, man.
Thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, dude. So I'm just going to dive right into this.
Okay.
You sat next to me all year in a blind and didn't say a thing about your aspirations for a music career. What's up with that?
No, I think we were focused on killing geese. That's probably why.
Yeah. I love it. So, man, you're from Jerseyville, here in the area.
Yep.
And when did you start with the music?
Do you want the full story all the way back?
All of it.
Okay.
All the juice.
I started guitar lessons. I was like 8, 9, 10, somewhere in there.
Okay.
And started right-handed. Didn't really click too well. So I quit that. I did piano lessons for a while too.
Okay.
Just kind of got bored of that. Then I was like 17 or 18. I was kind of like, oh, I want to try to play the guitar again, but it felt more comfortable in my left hand.
Okay.
So I got a left-handed guitar, and then retaught myself everything off of YouTube and just watching like people play on YouTube.
All right.
And then started writing songs and showed some people some videos of me singing, and they said I could sing. So then I started posting myself. So
okay. So when did you do some of the videos of you singing?
I was right after high school. I posted some just on like my Snapchat story, just with some friends and stuff. And
okay.
And then started actually writing more. I wrote a lot of songs in that period.
Okay. So you've been writing songs for what, like 7, 8 years?
Yeah, going on 7 years now.
Okay.
Yep.
Wow. So I just happened to be on your Instagram and clicked on it.
Yeah.
And I was blown away.
Thank you.
Thank you. Like blown away. And you said earlier that was a Tyler Childers cover.
Yep.
Okay, so he's been a big influence to you.
Oh yeah, I've ever since he got really big on TikTok with Lady May, that song.
Okay.
I just kind of like fell in love with his music, his guitar style and everything. And that's really like, I'd watch some of his videos of him just playing the guitar and his songs and zoom in real close, and I learned a lot of stuff just from that. Okay.
Of the songs you've written, which is quite a few now, right?
Yeah.
How many have you written?
I'm over 200. That doesn't mean finished, but I've started writing.
Either way. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Of the songs that you've written, what one do you imagine, if you had to pick one, Tyler Childers singing?
Oh, that's a hard one. Probably Summer Nights. That's my first song I ever wrote.
Okay.
I think it'd be cool to hear him sing that, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Is that's one that you've recorded?
Yep, it's on my album that I have right now.
Okay. So. All right. Your music's on Apple?
Apple, Spotify, YouTube Music, Amazon Music, anything that you can subscribe to, listen to music or free, it's on there.
Okay. And how do people find you?
All my socials are Seth Churchman Music, just like that. And then on Spotify, Apple Music, just Seth Churchman.
Okay. When did you start recording songs? Like, actually, I'm going to record this song.
So my buddy, we've been best friends since high school. He got into like the producing part of it. He had like this program on his laptop, and then he started with just making beats, and then he got the idea, hey, you want to come over and we can try to record some of your stuff. So first we just recorded a cover. It was a Zach Bryan cover called Washington Lilacs.
Okay.
And he started showing it to some people, and a lot of people liked it. So he was like, let's record some of the songs you wrote. So we started doing that, and now here we are.
Awesome.
Yep.
Awesome. So you mentioned your album that you're is it do you have a completed album?
Yep, there's one on streaming right now. It's been out since July 1st, I think, of 24.
Okay.
Yep.
I still can't believe you didn't mention to me that you did this. Because, again, it's so good. All right. So you've got an album out, and then how many songs are on it?
8 or 9 on that one, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. And then right now I'm working on my next one.
Okay.
So I'm hoping to, I've recorded 2 songs for it, hoping to get it out by maybe the fall, maybe a little bit after, just depending on alignment.
Okay. I'd imagine there's a lot that goes into recording a song.
Oh yeah, a lot. It's hours. Even, I mean, in one session it can be hours, but my buddy, he works full-time job, so he mixes everything, which he goes into like great detail of tweaking all the sounds, how it's going to sound whenever it plays through speakers and stuff.
Okay.
And then he's got to master it after that, which is just final sharpening touches. So
Okay.
some songs are easy. Like he said, he's recorded a lot of people, and he said I'm probably the easiest to do because he doesn't have to do a lot with my voice.
Okay.
It's mainly just guitar tweaks and stuff. So I don't know. Longest one I think we had was a couple months of tweaking it and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. And then when you start with a song, walk me through this, because I've seen on TV that everybody's creative process is different.
Yeah.
Where does yours start?
Usually I just pick up my guitar and I just start playing the most random stuff ever, come up with just chord progressions and strumming patterns in my head, and then like rappers, how they freestyle on beats. I just kind of start freestyling, but I do it in a way of like what I want the song to be. I'm not just saying anything.
Right.
Like most of my music comes from just raw like emotion, how I'm feeling or what I've been through. So
Okay.
kind of my story in a way.
All right. So and this is what I love about just life in general. You have someone, you got a great job. You're a plumber, union plumber, right?
Yes, sir.
And then, great job. And then all of a sudden you found what I would consider to be like an ultimate level of expression.
Yeah.
And through a series of events, you've begun playing the guitar, writing songs. So you're writing music, writing songs in a form of expression that, like, where does this come from? How'd you learn to do that?
I don't know. I mean, it's my way of talking about things I don't want to talk to people about, really.
Okay. So it's almost like talking to yourself.
Yeah, kind of in a way, yeah.
Okay. I've got a lot of dumb sayings that I say all the time.
Yeah.
One, it takes a thing to make a thing. It's the dumbest thing, but it's so real to me, right?
Yeah.
And then another one I commonly say to myself is the best advice is if you just take some advice that you offered somebody else and apply it to yourself.
That's very true. Yeah.
Right? Like somebody bringing a problem to you, or if you see something happening to one of your friends and you want to offer them some words, it's like never leave that experience without taking a second and reflecting on how you can bring that into your own world.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So in a sense, what I'm hearing from you is your songs are almost that advice, or like that, this is the feeling I'm having.
Yeah.
And then looping it back to, I guess yourself or your own, state, whether you be, whether it's happy or sad. What are like some certain events that really kind of fire up the writing process?
Well, lately it's been a recent breakup.
Okay.
I've written almost 15 songs in the past 3 months since that happened.
Wow.
So yeah, that like traumatic events. That was pretty traumatic. But the way it ended and everything. But I don't know. Like, there's a song I have called "Days We Took for Granted."
Yeah.
And I wrote that about like high school memories, doing stuff with my buddies, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of like memories, past, present, and also the traumatic experiences or sad things, whatever.
Okay. Do you have any songs that maybe the words or the title don't necessarily, I don't want to say represent, but like where somebody would listen to the song and think it's about one thing, but in fact it's actually about another?
Yeah, there's two that come to mind. Home, that's
Okay.
one. It's kind of metaphorically, I mean, it's about a girl, like you guys madly in love, and then she's seeing another guy behind your back,
Okay.
and like you had this whole future plan, but you love her so much that you just want her to come home.
Yeah.
But in the song's like, I'm saying I want to go home, but like go home to you, like you're my home,
Yeah.
that kind of deal.
Okay.
And then She'll Be Gone. That one's a little bit different. It's about, going out, hanging out with a girl, and, she'll be gone the next morning at a bar or whatever. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so yeah.
All right. Well, I think like especially in the love life side of things, I mean that's a natural inspiration for songwriting, but there's also a proven blueprint out there. Travis Kelce, I think, most recently benefited from that with his marriage to Taylor Swift. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think she writes all of her songs, or a bunch of her songs about exes and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So where, I know performing's starting to be a new concept, right?
Yeah.
It's amazing. In the world of technology, you can do all this stuff. You can get music out there. You're working on your second album, and here you're just now considering, all right, I can play somewhere.
Yeah. Well, I've actually had offers in the past, but I've played at quite a few like parties and stuff. That's what I've done the most part now.
Okay.
But we're working on getting to that next level, playing at bars, restaurants, events, stuff like that.
Okay.
So,
you mentioned you do a little karaoke.
yeah. Not every weekend, but there'll be the occasional weekend I'll make my way down to Grafton, Third Shoot, on Friday night, and sing some songs for everybody.
Oh, that's awesome, man. Well, let's take a quick break. We're going to hear a word from our sponsors, and we'll be right back. Welcome back to the WJBM Outdoor Show, brought to you by Midwest Tractor Sales in Jerseyville. We're coming to you from the WJBM studios in Jerseyville, the voice of the Tri-Counties. I'm Aaron Quillan. I operate Monarch Rivers, where the mission is simple: kill big deer. For those of you just joining us, Seth Churchman, local musician that y'all have got to hear. Last before the break, we talked about a lot of different things, but what it takes to make an album. But early on, we talked a little bit about your style. Big influence for you is what's his name?
Tyler Childers.
Tyler Childers. There we go. And what are some of the other musicians that have kind of inspired the way you?
Zach Bryan, like back when he blew up back in 21 or 22.
Okay.
Like that caught my eye a lot. I mean, some songs, like I do cover a lot of his songs.
Okay.
So, and then right now Keith Whitley. I'm really into Keith Whitley a lot.
Okay.
So
I'm not familiar with Keith Whitley.
Yeah, he's an 80s country singer.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to listen to him. Yeah.
Okay.
Miami.
Okay. I'm writing this down. Miami is a good song.
Yeah, that's a good one. I'm Over You.
Okay.
I mean, there's a lot of good ones.
So a lot of this is like more of a country background.
Yeah.
And then what's the song we were listening to up front from your album?
Crazy.
Crazy.
Yep.
That to me has some Bob Dylan in it.
Yeah.
And it's like, I know you're not like, we talked about this earlier, you're not a big, don't know a lot about Bob Dylan and stuff like that. But when I played it for you, you just kind of hear it. Would you consider your genre country, or I feel like some of it goes outside of
I think some of it
country.
does go outside of country, but like that's kind of my roots. Like you can hear it definitely in some songs. Other songs are a little bit different.
Yeah.
But I like to call it my own style. That's what I like to call it.
Yeah. And so like being self-taught, you know, some of the, I guess the musical vocabulary, have you picked that up along the way? Like, I mean, what genres do you think you reach to?
A lot of people say I'm country. That's what like some of my buddies will introduce me to people are like, oh, he's a country artist. But
yeah,
I mean, I can actually kill it on some Simple Man by Leonard Skinner.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I have a wide vocal range. Like I can do this, that, and the other. So.
Yeah, because when I hear you, it's like I hear flavors of like Americana.
Yeah.
Which, whatever that is, you know,
Yeah.
like, it's like over the past 5 years, that's going to become a genre in itself. Some classic rock, some of that stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Well, do you go to a lot of concerts?
Yeah, I love concerts. I'm actually going to see Tyler Childers tomorrow night.
Very nice.
Yep. So.
Very nice. What is it? Just when you go, is it just like an experience to hear it, or are you learning stuff as you're going there?
Both. Like,
okay.
I'm looking at their stage presence and what they're doing up there.
Okay.
But also like just taking in a professional singing raw right in front of you, like that's you can't experience that anywhere else.
Oh my goodness. I went to Neil Young at the Fox in St. Louis, solo acoustic.
Yeah.
And it's like that concert moved me probably more than any. Another one, he's lost a lot of popularity, Dave Matthews.
Yeah.
God, everybody in that group when I went was such an expert on their music, and they're a jam band, so they play long. But I was more motivated at that concert just by the energy and, you know, each time just taking the appreciation of each instrument and their professionalism.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I spend a lot of time watching especially like the guitar players, because I'm a guitar player. I'm rotating my eyes, which one, watching how they play, and just like that's insane how he can play like that.
Yeah, yeah. With you're left-handed.
Yep.
You got on a left-handed guitar, and things kind of clicked.
Yep.
Does that create any challenges trying to learn how to play? Right?
Nope, not at all. Just when I started right-handed, everything it just felt like so funky. Like I think I did it for maybe a year, maybe 2 years, and I wasn't really progressing that much just because it felt so weird.
Okay.
The second I got that left-handed guitar and started teaching myself the chords and stuff, like it just felt completely natural. Like that's how it's supposed to be.
All right. So like when let's say you want to learn a new song, and naturally we all go to YouTube for everything.
Yeah.
Is it hard to watch somebody right-handed and then put it on the left, or do you like left-handed how to play such and such song?
No, it doesn't matter, just because they're doing the same thing, and which would be their left hand. Their left hand's on the strings up here.
Okay.
They're doing the same thing I am in the right hand, so it doesn't really make you're still seeing the same thing basically.
It's almost like we're sitting across from each other. So you left, me right would be a mirror image, as to where if we were both left-handed or both right-handed,
To be looking opposite ways, yeah.
right. So it would almost be easier to sit side by side.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I do pick up a lot of my stuff now by ear.
Okay.
Because I can hear what chords which and pick it up from there.
Okay. So you do you have your own extensive library that you're working on.
Yep.
And, you know, when we talked a little bit about the recording process before, you know, it could take anywhere from pretty quick to, you know, a month or two to kind of get the sound right.
Yeah.
What are some of the pre-steps to that, right? So you write the song, and then do you just rehearse it over and over again, or do you like introduce it to somebody? Like, what do you think?
So I get it down to where I can record myself, like a video of myself singing it.
Okay.
And get it how I like it. And then I'll send it to some of my buddies, so show some family and stuff, and they're like, "Oh, that's horrible." I'm like, "Oh, okay." And then,
Yeah.
But no, most of everybody's like, I send them a song, they're like, "Yeah, you need to do something with that." So then I send it to my best friend, who's a producer, and we kind of go from there.
Okay. How do you? I'd imagine that can be a little bit of an arduous process if you make it that way.
Well, that's not how I make it. We get in the studio.
Yeah.
And we record the guitar first.
Yeah.
And then I'll put the headphones on, hear the guitar singing or playing, and then I'll sing that way.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. Interesting. Because quite honestly, the one video I've seen on your Instagram, looks like you're in your bedroom.
Yep. Yep.
And then there's another one where you're outside.
Yep.
And they're just recorded with your phone?
Yep. That's just all on my phone.
And they sound great.
Yeah.
And it's so then to take that and like manufacture it or engineer it to, I guess meet certain standards.
Yeah.
It's wild because it already sounds so good. So how do you also mentioned that you work on some covers as well.
Yeah.
How do you mix that into the deal? How do you decide, like, what is it, just I'm going to sit down and play the guitar because that's what I want to do? Or do you kind of set out some time to work on your music? How do you do that?
Usually when I get home, first thing I do after I hop out of the shower is usually pick up the guitar. And,
Okay.
I mean, I'll play some songs like that just to get warmed up, play some cover songs I know, sing them, and then if I'm feeling it, then I'll work on a song, and if sometimes I get a little mad, then frustrated, then I'm just like, heck with this, I'll pick it up tomorrow night.
Okay, that's interesting. How do you get mad or frustrated? Like, what could possibly be frustrating?
I mean, it's not that easy. I mean, I get a good start and then stumped. Like what can come next? I don't know what can come next, and then pick it up a little while later, give it a break on that one, and then like, those words are going to work, so I incorporate it.
Okay, so the frustration would be more out of the songwriting side.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, I bet that's so hard.
Yeah, it can be, for sure. Yeah, there's still songs I started writing 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago that I haven't finished.
Okay.
But maybe one day.
All right. How do you come up with a hook?
It's kind of like a freestyle. I start off with what I want the song to kind of be about, and then I just start singing words, and usually once I get that first verse down, I kind of know how I'm going to take it from there.
Okay.
And then I just keep fumbling the words until it's going to make sense the way I want it to.
Okay. You have any songs about hunting?
Not yet.
Okay.
But I actually did write one 2 years ago about hunting, but
okay,
it's not finished yet. So.
All right. What kind of, was it about waterfowling?
I didn't get into waterfowl hunting until this past year.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. So what's it about? The song?
More just being out in the woods and like, I'm trying to think. So that was like 2 or 3 years ago, and I haven't looked at it since. I mean, I was big back then. I dove hunted a lot, so there's something like that. But
all right,
if I could remember, I could tell you better.
Yeah, I hear that. I don't remember much these days, so I couldn't imagine trying to remember a poem I wrote.
Yeah,
2 years ago. All right, and then as we talked about influences and stuff like that, I'd imagine, just being outside. As it probably gives you a feeling that you're trying to express
Yeah.
Whether it be a song about, I guess to me, so much about music is being outside, whether you're at a campfire or, you know, if I'm driving on a tractor, I'm singing to myself.
Yeah.
Not loudly because I don't want anybody to hear me, but, you know, oftentimes, you know, just thinking about a song or, you know, just playing it. You know, my old tractor, it doesn't have a radio.
You got to put some headphones on?
Yeah. No, I don't do the headphones because I want to hear what's going on.
Oh, yeah.
So my whole life, even like growing up, riding dirt bikes, I'd be out on the track riding laps, and I'd just have songs that would be going through my head. Snowboarding, another thing that's my favorite thing in the world to do is snowboarding.
Oh, really?
And like when you're going down the mountain and it's like everything's quiet and like that's wonderful.
Yeah.
But it's like when you're singing a song, you develop a rhythm.
Yep.
So as you're going down and this rhythm's going on, for some reason, it's just psychologically always been something I've done.
I catch myself at work, like if I'm doing something repetitive and I don't have any music going, it's just, the song comes in my head and then there we are.
Yeah, you got to hear it out.
Yeah.
I love it. So you just gotten into the waterfowl. Some of the dove hunting, you said, is that like sunflower seed type thing?
I actually do it pretty close to where we're at right now, around some grain bins. Yep.
All right. What other types of hunting are you into?
I never really got huge into deer hunting.
Okay.
I was a 3-sport athlete in high school, so that was my focus. So
okay.
That's why I'm kind of late to the blooming with the hunting. I always wanted to, but just never had the time.
Yeah, it's difficult. It was difficult because, like I always say, when Brody gets older, he's not skipping practice to go hunting.
Yeah.
You know, we might, you know, gun season or something like that, but not if there's sports going on. And, you know, you kind of owe it to your teammates, right?
Yep.
So football, baseball, basketball?
Yeah, and I did track for 1 year, but it was kind of split. I did basketball 4 years. I was a varsity player for all 4 years. And then I did baseball for 2 years, football for 2 years, and I did track for 1 year. But I graduated during COVID, so I was going to do track my senior year, but that kind of got canceled out. So.
Yeah, that was such a shame.
Yeah.
I went to Michigan to watch my nephew. The playoffs were starting at high school level, and they had a really good team. And then I'm up there watching it, you know, districts, or in Michigan, it's always districts, regional, state.
Really?
Here it's something sectional.
Regional, sectional, super sectional, Elite Eight. Yeah. All
Okay. Yeah. So anyways, we were up there. They won a game, and then they're going to go into the next game, and it got canceled. And their season was over.
Yep. Just immediately.
And it's like so many of y'all just really got hosed on that whole deal when it comes to athletics. And then, you know, these kids go on to college and they get an extra year and stuff like that. It's good for them. But my nephew's team won state the next year. So it's like we didn't get to watch.
Yep.
They could have done back to back and I mean they were probably just as good of a team, and they didn't get to compete. All right. Well, we're gonna have to get you out doing a little deer hunting. You ever shot a bow?
So I had an injury, my collarbone. I separated it. I've tried to pull back a bow. It hurts a lot. These tendons in here are all separated. So.
Yeah, a separated shoulder.
Yep.
Yeah, I did that one time. I went into the doctor and he's like, all right, take your shirt off. I'm like, all right. And he's like, what shoulder is it? And me being young and probably a little frustrated, I was like, what shoulder do you think? It's the one with the big bump on it. And he like looked at me. He goes, well, that one's 2nd degree and that one's 3rd degree. So which shoulder is it? I was like, oh. So I guess through who knows what because I guess there's different
I didn't even know that.
I ended up surgery on the 3rd degree, and it was more of like with that impact, you kind of can get like a rough part on the end of your, what is that, your clavicle?
Yeah.
Yep. So that where your clavicle meets into your shoulder, it's round, and then based on that impact, it kind of like put a spur on it. So
Really?
anything overhead would hurt. So I went on with the surgery just to get that spur removed.
Yeah.
I don't know if it worked other than that, but it seems to feel fine today. I have a belief on crossbows. It's probably not very popular. I love them.
I've never shot one.
They're, I mean, you hold them like a gun. I consider it like it's the muzzleloader of archery.
Yeah.
Because so many times you can get, like, let's say you miss a buck. There are so many times that you can get a second shot. So many times you don't, but
Yeah.
there are many times where you will get another shot. And with a crossbow, you're probably not getting another shot.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a chance that you could put your foot on it and pull the string back, which would potentially be dangerous with how powerful these crossbows are today.
Yeah.
But you're not getting all that done in a tree stand. But you should come out and shoot sometime.
I'm totally down, yeah.
I think you'd love it. Maybe get you lined up,
Yeah.
shoot a doe, something like that. We got a lot of does. We could use help.
Everybody does right now.
Oh man, we gotta take care of that. Well, let's take a break real quick. We're gonna come back after we hear a word from the sponsors. Welcome back to the WJBM Outdoor Show, brought to you by Midwest Tractor Sales in Jerseyville. We're coming to you from the WJBM studios in Jerseyville, the voice of the Tri-Counties. I'm Aaron Quillan. I operate Monarch Rivers, where the mission is simple: kill big deer. Our guest today, Seth Churchman, undercover musician, blowing up at a studio, radio, Instagram, TikTok near you. Seth, you're killing it, man.
Well, thank you.
Thank you, man. I hope you know how surprised I was when I saw that first Instagram video.
Yeah.
I mean, I just met you and your brother this past snow goose season. We were driving out. We got to the blind, a bunch of people working on it. Hannikin had you guys zooming. Your brother was coming with brush. We passed by. I think I was with Bub, and I was like, "Who's that?" He goes, "I don't know." I go, "Is that the guy from Dumb and Dumber?" I'm just kidding. No. But we passed your brother right there. And I mean, man, blind went together. We're in season, shooting birds, having a good time.
It was awesome.
Yeah, and you never once mentioned that you can wail on the guitar and belt some music out.
I guess I need to put that out there more when I meet somebody.
You might bring it up because everybody should enjoy what you're doing. I mean, I understand being good at something and being modest about it, but it's truly a gift when you need to share with people because I can't sing. You do not want to hear me sing. And it's maybe because I'm so bad at it that I appreciate it so much.
Yeah.
You know, I just never, I sing loud in church and it makes people laugh. But, you know, you should sing loud in church, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But, I don't know. And so you mentioned that you just now into waterfowling.
Yeah.
It's been, you know, last year was probably the year you hunted the most.
That was the first season. Ever.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Let's start with the ducks.
Yep.
Okay.
TLC, early teal season.
Okay.
We didn't kill a single thing, but I instantly was, hooked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love duck hunting. I love waterfowl hunting. I wish I had more time during deer season to do it, but unfortunately that's not really in the cards for me. So then I guess once October rolled around, you were like, where are we going?
Yep.
All right.
Well, we got my brother, he's got a blind up at a riprap.
Okay.
So that's primarily where I hunted this year.
All right. And then you guys like drive over there in the morning then?
Yep.
What time you got to get up to do that?
Oh, like 3:30, 3,
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah.
That time change, man.
Oh yeah, it sucks.
I wish Trump could get rid of the time change.
I know.
It's like we getting out of the woods, and then when you're public hunting, you can hunt till 30 minutes before dark, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So how do you? It's like you can't get any food anywhere. If you go home, you're making dinner. It's like such a late night.
Yeah.
And then you got to do it all over
Yeah.
again the next day. So in that time change, it's like we can breathe. We can actually go to a restaurant. Okay. So what was the first bird you were able to shoot this year?
Wood duck.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
And I have it on my wall right now.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay. Hen, drake.
There's a drake.
Okay.
Yep.
Nice. And then what did you do any of the did you get into honkers at all?
I didn't really go that much.
Okay.
I don't really know why. Just didn't. I don't think my brother went as much as he used to, just because it seemed like there weren't that many here when the season was.
It's seasonal,
Yeah.
you know. Sometimes loaded up, sometimes where'd they go?
Yep.
And sometimes you load it up and they aren't moving.
Yeah.
That to me is frustrating.
Yep.
We tried to get after some honkers, and everything was perfect. We had honkers keeping ice open nearby, food plot,
Yep.
set it up, and nothing flew.
Wow.
We hunted it 2 days and nothing flew. You're like, come on,
Yeah.
get up. And then finally on the second day, we went out and there was another spot right there next to us on the river that they were keeping ice open. You're like, unbelievable. I thought they sounded close yesterday. And then they were like right there. So yeah, that can get frustrating. So then with the snow goose, what did you think of that with the collars and the?
That was awesome, especially when you get those big flocks, like tons of them over top of you, and it's like kind of surreal. Like, wow.
Yeah, yeah. It's wild with that white color and the background of the big blue sky.
Yeah.
They just float, and they take forever to get down.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah.
you almost get to like enjoy it longer.
Yeah.
You know,
That's probably my favorite thing is the camaraderie with the people you're with.
Yeah.
That makes, even if, like, you kill no ducks or anything all season, and you still have a good time.
right,
So,
right. Good jokes,
yep.
good stories,
Good food.
get fat.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I love that. And then you're into fishing a little bit.
Yep.
All right. You said you've been running some bank poles.
Yep. Did it for the first time ever Memorial Day weekend with Cody, and then
Okay.
we ran some last weekend too.
Okay.
So we're going to this weekend.
What are you guys catching on those right now?
Last weekend we caught a channel and a flathead.
Okay. All right. I feel like the fishing's been a little different this year.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to get out as much, but it seems like the bite's just been a little bit inconsistent so far this year. So
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see this weekend. I think we're going to approach it a little differently than we did last weekend and see if get some more.
okay, it seems to be getting better.
Yeah.
The river was up for a while. That's usually a good indication.
Yeah.
It's settling back down a little bit, so we'll kind of see what they do, I guess. What's your? Do you have a preference in catfish?
Catching or eating?
All the above.
I've never tried flathead. So
Okay.
I can't, but they're very fun to catch on bank poles.
Yes.
Very, very fun.
Yes.
The channel cat we have caught on, they're fun to catch. That's usually what I eat, but I want to try flathead because I hear is the rave. So
I think they're the best. Around the board, catching and eating.
yeah,
But I mean, I've had some blue cat that was pretty darn tasty.
really, I've never caught one, ate one, nothing.
Okay, they get the biggest.
Yeah,
I've not caught like a super big lunker, blue cat, probably 25 pounds, something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're pretty tough fish. They like to fight.
I can only imagine, yeah.
Yeah. I'd like to noodle sometime. You seen that?
Yeah, we've been talking about trying that
Okay.
up on Magoopin Creek.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now, are there boxes set?
I don't know. My brother brought that up to me, and I was like, I'll try it. Sure.
Right? Yeah, I think probably unless somebody set some boxes out, I think you like go up. You got to find them.
I think you just stick your hand back in a hole underneath like a tree root ball or something, and kind of feel around where its mouth is, and then lock on and hold on.
Right, and find out how tough Hannah Barron really is.
Yeah.
She trains for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I've watched some of her videos. Yeah, they're crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, that stuff looks fun. So I want to go back to music a little bit. Do you have any goals that you set for yourself?
By the end of this year, I want to start playing around some places.
Okay.
My goal this year was to get my name out.
Okay.
And I think I'm getting the right steps to get my name out more.
Absolutely.
Especially even with my job, like plumbing. Right now I'm a service plumber, so I go into all kind of houses around St. Louis. I name drop myself and let people know, just kind of a little free advertisement.
Absolutely.
So,
okay.
yeah.
With the way you're sounding on just even a phone recording, you're doing all the right things. Just keep doing more of it.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely. So how do you decide what to put onto your, what to kind of put out there in terms of, picking a song that you wrote or a cover or anything like that?
I just sit down and take a video of it and then send it to a few people, and if they like it, then that's usually good enough for me.
Okay, but you've got over 200 songs that you've at least started writing.
Yeah.
I'd say a decent chunk of those are finished, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So then how do you choose which one you're going to work on?
It just kind of depends on if I really like the song like that much. Like,
okay.
Is it just going to be something I finish and then
okay.
never put out there, or am I eventually going to want to put this out there?
Okay.
So.
And then covers wise, there are a lot of people that have really made themselves known without writing songs, doing covers. Do you have a preference as to whether you put a cover out there versus your own original work?
I definitely like to put covers out more right now, but
okay.
I need to put more of my original work because, you can hear it professionally done, engineered and everything, but there's no videos out there of me singing my own stuff raw, really. So.
Oh, so getting into that then.
Yeah, I need to post some TikTok videos of my songs, but just me and my guitar.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Are you any need for a music video?
I've honestly been thinking about doing a music video for one of my songs, so.
All right. Well, we're in a room right now that could be done.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, we need to do that.
Yeah.
Or get you linked up with the guys to get that done. Okay, so goal for 2026, get out there, which you're doing. You're doing a great job of that. And then you're going to start playing some venues.
Yep, that's what I'd really like to do, because that's going to gain me more traction than anything around our area.
Okay.
So.
Is there a style of venue you see yourself playing at more than another?
Honestly, anywhere. Like, there's no preference for me, really. Anywhere that wants me, I'd be willing to do it.
Okay. You're one of the songs that I've seen on your socials is a feature song. You do some joint work.
That's my producer. So I don't know if you've heard Broadway Girls by Morgan Wallen.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got together and this song, I mean, we didn't really plan to do this song. We were going to work on another song, but he started making a beat, like a kind of a rap beat.
Yeah.
And then I started playing the guitar.
Yeah.
He recorded it, put that together, added some other stuff here and there, and then we let it sit for a while, and we were like, we should do something with that song. And well, that same night we recorded my part in it.
Okay.
But we just let it sit, and then I think back in the fall maybe he started where I told him, I was like, you need to hop on there and see what could happen, and we liked it, so he did 2 verses on there, and then we put it out.
Okay. All right. So your producer is singing on it as well.
Yeah. So he has his own. You can find him on Spotify too. He's got his own music as well. So.
Okay. What's that called again?
The song,
well, the song, and then what's his name?
Dustin Davidson.
Okay,
But
and that's his
He goes by DMFD.
Okay.
Yeah. He does a lot. His is all rapping. So.
Okay, and then what was the song that you two were on together?
It's called Misleading.
Okay. That's awesome. I mean, I'm. It's gonna sound dorky, but I'm a fan.
I appreciate it.
I think it's
That's
so awesome. You have no idea how surprised I was when I heard that. And just happy for you. So what, tell me a little bit more about how that collaboration comes together. You guys are just friends as it is and both share an interest in music.
Yeah.
And you just started talking about it. He's making a beat. You started playing the guitar. So you're basically hanging out.
Yeah. I mean, we talked about it, but then one day it was like, hey, we should combine the two and see what we can go from there. Like, see where it takes us.
Yeah, and that song, I heard it on your Instagram as well. I mean, it's different, it's unique. It's cool to see that type of versatility.
Yeah.
I mean, so we've talked about Tyler Childers, sound, a little Bob Dylan sound, and now we're throwing some, feature rap in there.
Yeah.
That's just incredible. It's crazy where music goes. While you're kind of looking at the goal of getting out there and playing, what does it take to, in your mind, to get out there and run a full set live? Is it like how many songs do you need, or have you gone down that avenue yet?
I kind of have, like, I do have a set list written up of what I would want to do.
Okay.
And like places I talked to, like I've heard 2 hours, I've heard an hour and a half, I've heard 4 hours. So, I mean, when you get up to the 4 hour range, you're going to, obviously you got your breaks in there, but you're going to need quite a bit of more material. So.
Yeah. Okay. Dude, that's just wild. I'm just so taken back. I'm so happy that you're kind of pursuing this. It's like, and the thing is, you probably have no idea how many people out there are like that, that are just like thrilled on the inside.
Yeah.
That you're doing it, because it sounds so good. Okay, and then before we get off here, let's go over your socials again. You're doing Instagram,
I'm
TikTok.
on Instagram, TikTok, my Facebook. I post some stuff on there.
Okay.
That's all Seth Churchman music, or on Facebook it's just Seth Churchman.
Okay.
And then all my streaming platforms, just Seth Churchman, my name. So
okay.
Spotify, Apple Music, you name it. YouTube.
Okay.
So
cool. Awesome. Well, you gotta let me know next time you're over in the Hoon. We'll get out, shoot that crossbow a little bit.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, get you accustomed to that, and it's October. Try and go schwack a couple does.
Yeah,
that'd be
awesome.
Yeah. And then when you're famous, you won't forget about us that way.
I won't ever forget anybody.
Dude, I'm just thrilled for you. Well, thanks again for coming out, and look forward to the next time, next hunt. I look forward to finding out you're playing somewhere and coming to listen.
I'll let you know for sure. Thanks for having me. This is great.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you.